Hey guys, Buffalo K here with a real quick Madden 19 video. We're going to talk about snow today. Everybody hits me up on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, saying, hey, I have a bunch of zero chill players. I got a bunch of snow left over. What do I do with it? First off, prices are really down. They're extremely down right now. I don't know if I would recommend selling your Ghosts of Madden players right now. On average, 94 and 95s are selling about 100,000K less. The snow players are selling for about 100,000K less than regular 94 and 95 overall players. That's because their value right now is only snow, right? They don't have any training point value right now today. But that's going to change. We know there's a conversion coming. And we took a look. Let's go into our binder real quick. We'll pull up a player. I think that the conversion rate that makes the most sense so far is going to be 2.5 to 1. Okay, so every one snow you have turns into 2.5 training later. They won't do that, but we have an even number of snow always. So 2 snow is going to turn into 5 training. So if we take a look at Joe Hayden right here. Joe Hayden quick sells for 310 snow. If we look on our little handy sheet here, 87s quick sell for 775 training. So if you take 310, multiply it by 2.5, by 2.5, you end up with that 775. I think that's going to be our best guess at what the conversion rate is going to be. That's the one that makes the most sense anyway. So all these players are going to convert over at 2.5 and give you a whole bunch of training. I think the prices might come up for the zero chill players, the ghost players, to match what the other current 94 and 95s are. The 96s, we'll see where those sit around. I'm gonna guess probably around 500-ish. I think is gonna be where they might settle. 500 puts them at about, I don't know, 28 training per card, per coin. 28 training per coin. I think that's going to be the new future, the new normal. I think we're going to be in the 20s. I think we're finally going to dip out of the 30 coins per training with this huge influx of training that's going to happen. Right now, with all the cards that I have in this promo still sitting around that aren't in my lineup, I think we're sitting around 40,000 snow. So if that converts over at 2.5, I'm looking at 100,000 training in a week. That's going to come really nice. Randy Moss is going to slide right into that lineup pretty easily. So that's not a bad trade-off. The other thing to look at here, we have to hope that these guys do actually convert at the same rate. They should, right? So same with the 96s though. The 96 is 7,200 snow. If you multiply that by 2.5, that's 18,000 training. We think that's what it's going to be. So 96s should quick sell for 18,000 training. That's great. You know, that'd be a nice bump. I know a lot of you guys have some of these guys in your team. I said you can wait and hold and try to sell them once they convert over and they are available to quick sell for training points, and we'll hope that that is going to be our conversion rate. If it's not though, if EA decides that 2.5 is too high, okay, and they want to lower some of these guys down, assuming that they don't nerf the training point value of the cards when they convert over, I think you have some options here. I think you can go in and you can melt snow here and possibly make out. Okay, so let's say it's a 2-to-1 ratio. If it's a 2-to-1 ratio, I would probably recommend doing this set a lot. Okay, so if this, let's say it's 2-to-1, so that 230 snow would equate to 460 training, right? So you would spend essentially 460 training to pull an 85 to 87. Not a bad deal. Okay, this kind of reminds me of like the heavyweight and the flashback sets we had during the Blitz period in this promo. So 460 training for 85 to 87. 85s we're sitting at 375 training. 86s are 550 and 87s are 775. So to give us a quick breakdown, if it's 2-to-1 ratio, if you spend your 460 training, quote training, on this set, if you pull an 85, you lose 85 training. Okay, so if you pull 85s, you're down 85. If you pull 86s, you're up 90. If you pull 87s, you are up 315 training. And I've pulled a lot of these packs, not those ones, but the ones all the way at the end here. Whoops. All the way at the end. We pulled a lot of these sets, these packs during this promo. And I know we pulled a lot of 87. So if that works, I would definitely recommend doing that and converting these players over. Converting your snow into players rather than just taking the excess snow that you have lying around. If you have snow, I don't know if I would go out and quick sell your guys and then do this set. You might be able to, and that might become really, really profitable. Or, you know, not profitable, but you end up with a lot more training. Even more so, if this drops down to 1.5 or a 1-to-1 ratio would be absolutely insane. You would have to do this at that point, right? If it's a 1-to-1 ratio, you would do this set, you know, and 85s would be 145 plus, 86s are 320 plus, and 87s are 545 plus. So I can't see that happening. I'm sure this is one of the things EA is looking at. But like we said, I think the most likely scenarios for these guys to change over at a 2.5-to-1 ratio, because that would balance these guys right out and put them in line with what we currently have. Let's see, who else do we have here that we can take a look at? Gronk. Oh, it won't show us the quick sale value. Bradley Chubb, 3,600 snow. They said 94s are 9,000 training right now. So 3,600 times 2.5 is 9,000. So it equals out everywhere. This is going to be a lot. This is going to be a lot. So there's going to be a lot of training coming into everyone's binder in the near future. I don't know what that's going to do to prices in the market. I don't know. Maybe they dip lower because there's not as much of a demand. Unless we get some token sets to kind of lift players up, we should see guys overall lower down because not as many people are going to need training moving forward for a little while anyway. I mean, if I walk away with 100,000 training, I'm not quick selling a player for quite a while. You know, I mean, I could do Randy Moss 4 times and still have a little bit left over. So not a bad deal. So that's what I think is going to happen so far. And like I said, a lot of this is going to depend on what EA decides the conversion rate is. Hopefully we find out in the next day or two when they get back into the office. Maybe they'll start letting us know. Once that's known, I'll probably do another video and kind of clarify and see what I think we should be doing immediately. And it also very much depends on if the player cards will convert at the same rate. Okay, so maybe loose excess available snow converts at a different rate than the players. I think that'll be really bad though if these cards nerf, and instead of this 94 quick selling for 9,000 snow, if they make it only quick sell for, you know, 7,000. I think that'll be a tough thing to overcome. That'll stop us converting snow into players beforehand. But if that happens, we'd probably just quick sell all of our guys and take that 2.5 and run. So that's all I got for now, guys. If this helped, you know, hit that like and subscribe button for me. Leave comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on where you think this is going to be in the next week. And if you like this alternate currency, I hated it at first, but to be honest, with the amount of coins that we made off this promo, the amount of additions we were able to do, it worked out great for us. If you figured out how to work the market, it was fantastic. I think we made about 10 million coins during this. So let me know in the comments below what you think, and we'll have more videos coming to you soon. Have a good one, guys. See ya.